on now, you can't even do this, look.
You know what it is, man. It's your boy Don P, the West Coast host with the most, man, right here on the Riding and Smoking podcast. I got a special guest in the building today, man. The legendary, man, Black C from RBL Posse. Black, what's up, man?
Hey, you already know, bro. You know, man, come on now.
You got you straight, man?
Represent.
You catching us?
I'm straight now, man. Had a
Yeah,
little
man,
something,
come on.
man. You know what I mean? That Don Hooley.
Yeah, a little
know,
holy,
truly.
you know what I'm saying? Cheers to that. You feel me? Matter of fact, I damn near gonna give me a shot too, man. But
Work.
yeah, look, I was gonna say I seen a lot of new music coming from you.
Yeah.
A lot of new music. And I want to say that I think that's amazing because a lot of cats end up taking their foot off the gas.
For sure.
What is motivating you right now to do all this music?
To be honest with you, man, I gotta give it up for nephew Larry June. I always tell people, man, like I was on semi-retired. He came and got me. I'll say like right around 2020, and he ended up like, Unc, I need you on something. We ended up doing a song called Meet Me in Frisco.
Yeah,
And
that shit was hard.
yeah, we ended up doing that, and from there I got bit by the bug, and it just
You
been
was
off ever
like,
since. You know,
man.
the new fan.
You was
new
like,
fans
oh,
was
oh,
like,
oh, this
yeah,
me. I'm back looking like me. Black C. I'm back looking like
Meet Me in
me.
Frisco led to his fan base embracing and going back, listening to
Listen
the
to all the
music, the
ooh,
catalog, and it kind of energized me to end up.
energize your base a
Yeah,
little
so
bit,
I was just
huh?
like, you know what, let me put out an album. That's when I dropped the Black Caesar. Then me and him ended up doing What's Happening. Then he ended up coming back to
Right.
get me for organic work, and that just shot through the
It
roof.
was over
And it
after
was
that.
over after that. It's like, man,
Yeah,
come
because
on, man,
every
you make
time I
what I'm
look
doing.
up, man, you somewhere, you wiggling, you got a show over here, you have a show over there. Like, next thing you know, your schedule was back full. Like, how did that feel?
Man, it feel good to just have the new generation and, you know, the old heads who've been rocking with me from day one. Just everybody just kind of like embracing everything that we're
Yeah.
doing. The new, I was calling like I got a second win just with my Black Sea stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And shout out Ghazi for telling me to run with it too. Ghazi at Empire, man. 'Cause
Shouts out to
he
Ghazi,
was like, come on,
man.
man, you gotta get behind Black Sea.
Come
RBL
on,
is,
man.
is the staple. You know, you created that, but man, you got to branch off and do your Black Sea thing, like really push behind that. And that was motivation
I'm gonna
too.
keep it
You
real,
know what I
bro.
mean?
He told me the same thing.
Yeah. You
He
know, 'cause
really
I didn't want to
told
let
me
the
that.
RBL posse think,
I didn't want to let all the shit go that I
yeah.
was
He
doing.
like,
You know
man,
what I
get
mean?
behind Black Sea.
I'm going
Start
to him. I'm like,
marketing
bro,
Black
I
Sea.
got this, I got that. He looking at me.
Yeah.
He like, bro,
Mm,
your shit cool. What's up with where your album at? Where
exactly.
your shit at? You know what I'm saying? And that changed my perspective right then and there because I was like, if this man, and I was gonna say another thing is for a CEO, the way he personable with us, the way he actually could
Man,
tell
come
you
on,
what's really going on and get at it,
come on, man.
that's a real
Hey,
blessing because a
man.
lot of big time people in that
And
position
then
they
when
ain't
they
gonna
get
really
that
get at you.
position, they leave and they don't even look back.
Yeah, they don't
Like
even
guys, he
talk to
still
you.
answer the calls. He's sitting had that talk with you. You like, you know, he
Yeah.
whether it's fake or not, I don't know. But he's sitting here, had that one on
Don't
one.
matter. He
He'll
gonna sit
chop
there
it
and
up.
yeah,
He gonna sit there and chop it up.
me,
And
sat there with
yeah.
one on one, chopped it up, told me all the stuff that I wanted to know because I wanted to know what was the future of Empire, what was happening right now, you know, because I hadn't had a chance to pick his brain.
And
But he let me know.
one thing I will say about Ghazi, like man, he rooting for all the locals, all everybody in the Bay Area. You know, even
Right.
though he doing bigger things with the Afro beat, he going out the country and all that.
Yeah.
He's still rooting for us. And man, I've been dealing with him since he was just like doing he did my singles for my album, City of Gods. He pressed up my singles like
All
this
that.
before In Grooves. You know what I mean? I got with him when he was over at In
Man, we
Grooves, just
still was
kind of had a
engineering.
cubicle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And he been loyal to me ever since, man. He was rapping
Same.
and doing my singles. He wasn't even thinking about the digital, you know,
Same.
DSPs and all that. He was just pretty much pressing singles at studio time for mastering and mixing.
That's
And,
crazy.
now he just, man, I'm
Being a
proud of him.
legend though out here in the Bay, right?
Mm-hmm.
And seeing just the status of the game right now,
Mm-hmm.
where do you think it's gonna happen next? Because everybody always talking about, you know, young niggas this, young niggas that,
Mm-hmm.
right? But what I see when I see somebody like a Black C is I see an artist. I don't see like, you know what I mean? Like I
Mm-hmm.
see the artist that needs to be doing the job right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I don't, what do you think about that? Is it just about finding some little young dude or is it just about
I think
people
it's
putting out good music?
I think people like me, especially, I mean, really 40 and Too Short and them, is like it's showing that you can get longevity, have longevity. Because at first it used to be a young niggas game. Everybody like, it's a young niggas game, you know what I
Right.
mean? But now we showing that we can be out here like the Spinners and Earth, Wind and Fire and all them 50 years
Still
later and
doing it
still doing it. You know what I mean?
off
You
the
seen
records.
LL just drop something with Rick
Come
Ross
on.
and Fat Joe and them, like, you know, and I love seeing that, you know what I mean? Because that gives me faith that, okay, I can keep rocking out until I'm 60.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you
Because
don't
I
want to
hate
feel
that
like once you
ageism
hit
shit.
40 or 50, oh man, you got to retire, man. Y'all in the way. I hate
Yeah.
when they talk like that. How
What
I'm in
is
the way of
that?
you. I got my own lane. You
Right.
should worry about your own lane. How I'm
Right.
in the way because I seen Lord Rad post something. You know, shout out Lord Rad. That's my guy, man. No vulture, but he said something the other day. He was like, "Man, why you old dudes, man? Y'all need to get out the way so the youngsters can make." And it's like, we not in nobody way. If you
Period.
hot, you hot. Period.
Period. Period.
I'm not in your way just because I'm rapping don't mean that I'm blocking your
You,
blessings or whatever.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to create your own lane and do
I'm
your own
supposed to just
thing.
quit feeding my family because you started rapping?
Man, we got to stop having that type of mindset
I'm
on
thinking like,
music.
ain't we supposed to all just come together? It's supposed to like, I mean, I
Exactly.
feel like the problem with a lot of people is like, okay, so if it's 10 people, they like, okay. If it's 5 people, they like, okay. But if it's gonna be 25 of us, they nervous.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Why it can't be
You
50
can't
of
have
us?
that
Like, why
mind, man.
y'all
It should
worry? Like, let everybody
exactly.
shine. Like,
Let
let everybody
everybody
eat.
do their
So
thing.
if
Ain't
it's
no
so
block.
50 top
Nobody blocking
motherfuckers out here,
nobody, bro.
come
You
on,
know what I
man. Let
mean?
everybody live.
Nobody blocking nobody. If you got talent, it's gonna show. You gonna rise above the rest, no matter what. If you dope, and if you
Yeah,
not, you gotta just stay at it. You know what I mean? You
real
can't.
talk.
And that hit might just come. Like it might not come when you first start off. It might come 10 years later. It might come 12 years later. Everybody not gonna be blessed to just have a song that just take off like Prezi did Do Better or something. You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
what about Bammer Weed after all these years?
Just
Bammer
still,
Weed is just going on
hey
and on. It's like
man,
the fucking song
boy,
that just
it don't
never
stop.
fucking ends,
It
huh?
don't stop, and I love it,
What
man,
is it
because
like to have a song that never ends? It's
blessed, man.
fucking
And I didn't
crazy.
even think about. I knew it was a hit when I made it, but I didn't know that it would be
Now you would
30
know, like
years later.
it's just
Everybody's still loving it. It's still streaming like nonstop, millions of streams like every year. And it's still paying my
yeah,
mortgage. You know
it's
what I'm saying? I
crazy.
love it, man. And man, I just was blessed to just even stumble upon that sample. And I knew it when I heard it. I knew it was a hit when I just heard the beat looping. When I looped it, I knew it. I was just like, and I just like I
He
made a
said,
weed song off
yeah,
of it. I knew it. You know what I
instantly,
mean?
huh?
Instantly when I did no
What's the
don't give me
first?
no
What's the
Bammer
first
joint.
thing you said? What was the first bar of your verse?
Oh no, actually we came with Don't Give Me No Bammer Joint. We don't smoke that shit in Hunters Point. And we put that out. Me and my boy T Rob and
Oh,
T Lee, we ended up putting it out and it did good locally within Hunters Point. You know what I mean? I switched it up when I went to the studio and got Mr. C on it. But I knew it just like
you
kind of
already
like
knew it was
back
popping.
then it went viral in the streets, you know what I mean? Where
Yeah.
everybody was coming up to the man, I need a cassette tape of that, man. Won't you burn me a copy? So I knew I
Wow.
had something, you know what I mean?
That
So
old school burn me a copy, huh?
yeah,
Ooh,
we had
that's
the
when you
dual
knew you
tapes,
had one,
the
huh?
Memorex TDK
Yeah,
tapes,
the
you know what I mean?
TDKs,
Yeah.
huh? That was the $5 shot,
Sweet.
huh? That's when
Go
niggas
to
was like,
Radio Shack, get that little 10 or 20 pack, man, and burn with the dual deck,
damn,
man.
man.
Yeah.
The game has changed and came a long way since
Came a
then.
long way,
And
man.
you been in the game and you've seen a lot and you've done a lot. What do you
Mhm.
think is next for Black C?
Next, man, is just really getting behind doing more outside of the music, like the books. I'm like, I'm trying to do this turf wars thing, just really dig deep into, how I lost my eye and, all the turf war stuff that was going on back in like from the 80s, like in 87, from 87 to 91,
Yeah.
before we did the truce. I'm trying to
People
get into
might not know
books.
that story about how you lost your eye, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
So,
Like people see you with the eye patch and they like
yeah.
Black C. They just think you on some
Yeah, they just
gangster
thought I was just trying
pirate
to make
shit.
a
Yeah,
trying to
like
make a statement with it, but nah,
yeah,
I really got just on some
some real
personal
shit really
shit.
happened.
Lost my eye, but
Yeah, y'all got to
I'm
read
finna
the
get
book to
more into
get
that.
all into all
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Black Sea, part of survival from the block to the booth. In stores now. You can order it on Amazon Books. You can order it on RBLPosse.com. You can click the link to the store.
yeah.
And yeah, read up on the story, man. It's doing real good. We done pushed over 1,000 books already.
Wow,
Yeah, we pushed over 1,000 books. They went viral up. It's sold
wow.
like hotcakes,
Congratulations. That's a
man.
lot.
A lot, man. They doing
Yeah.
really, really
What's the name of the
good.
book again?
Black Sea from the block up. I mean, a part of survival from the block to the booth. Um,
Wow.
and man, it's just about everything,
So
about
rapper,
everything. Before rap,
author.
during rap, and where I'm at
So
now,
you a
pretty much.
rapper, an author. Anything else Black C be doing?
Man, you know, hey, pushing his merchandise, man, the
That
salesman.
merch.
You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? Yeah.
y'all merch been crazy too. I seen some New Balance shit, some like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Tweaked it
November,
like,
new
yeah, the
year, we
No
had to
Bammer.
tweak it, man.
Come
For
on,
sure.
man. All that
For
stuff is
sure.
looking great, man. Well, congratulations with everything you're doing,
For
brother.
sure.
I'm happy to see everything you're doing. I want to take a moment while we sitting here to also personally thank you for coming through on that Cash and Go record.
For surely, man.
Because the Cash and Go record, man,
Ah,
thank you, man.
Yeah,
The Cash and Go
come on
record
now.
been really surviving out there in the streets. So that's the record for me that's been just
It's
that
nice.
just keeps going and going. You know what I mean? And then
don't
when you
stop
hopped on
pushing
the
'cause you
remix,
never know. You
come
never
on, man,
know
you
when it's
hopped
just
on the
gonna
remix.
go viral, take off a
Yeah.
TikTok dancer or influencer might just use it behind their
Man.
stuff and it just, you know what I mean, get a second life. So you
Come
never
on.
stop pushing, man.
And the video, everything you pulled up for
All
me
of
on
it,
the
man. Had
video,
to.
all
Come on,
player
man.
shit,
Come
man.
on,
I just
man.
want to say that it's a lot of salad niggas in this game, you know what I mean? And I want to say, I'm gonna look in the camera. Which one of these cameras? Is the camera on right here? I'm gonna look in this
Mhm.
camera right here, and I'm gonna say, man, Black Cedo, a solid motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
Real
for
solid
surely.
human being in
For
this
surely.
music business, in this game, been around, legendary. And just saying that somebody is a legendary rapper don't make them solid. So please don't get that twisted.
Real
Cause it's
talk.
you know what I mean? It's a
Talk,
lot of
man.
shit going on out here,
Yeah,
okay?
we fuck
And
with the
don't meet
people,
all your
man.
heroes, cause some of them niggas gonna let you down, all right?
Real talk. No,
Some of
for
them niggas
real.
gonna let you down, all right?
Yes, sir.
Black Sea Solid.
Hey.
Thank you, man. Why don't you give
Baby.
your Instagram or whatever real
Hey,
quick?
man, tap in with us at RBL Posse, man, on all platforms, on X/Twitter at RBL Posse, man, on Instagram at RBL Posse, Facebook /RBL Posse, man, and hit me on IG at Black Sea, man. So, and on that YouTube at RBL Posse or at Black Sea 415, man. You know what I mean? Tap in with us and check out that website, www.rblposse.com, man. And yeah, get that merch.
Yeah,
Check
cop
it
some
out.
of that merch, man. That shit fly.
Yeah. Oh
Real
yeah, that heavy in it album in
heavy
stores
in it
now
right now?
on all platforms, man.
Heavy in it right now. Real
Yes,
quick,
sir.
let me ask you this. Have you ever smoked some Bammer weed?
Ever. No, I felt, wait, now, let me stop lying. When the chronic hit back in like 91, it was like what, 90, 91-ish? Nah, no more.
Right.
But all
As
before
soon as
that,
that shit
that's
hit,
all we was
yeah, that's
seeing.
all we had was Bammer.
That's all we had was Bammer.
Mexican dirt weed and shit.
Exactly.
What was that shit
Come on
called?
now.
What was the first weed that was like fire
It
though?
was a tie stick.
The Thai stick. Yeah, that's what that shit was called.
Tie stick
Chocolate
was in
Thai.
chocolate
Niggas thought
tie,
they had some
but brown
shit.
boo boo. That's all.
Brown fucking
Used to have it
boo boo.
wrapped up, man, with the little rope wire thing around
Yeah,
that
and that
motherfucker.
ended up being the actual Bammer weed that you was saying.
That shit was Bammer, man. That was all rolled
We
up.
just had a history lesson right there.
Rolled up
You
logs,
see how I
man.
pulled that history lesson out there, man. So now y'all know where Bammer weed even came
Mhm.
from. You feel me? Black Sea, RBL Posse, your boy Don P right here on the Riding and Smoking podcast, man. It's another one like the other one. And we out this bitch, man. Yee, go get that album, man. Heavy in it.
Come on now, you can't even do this. Look.